Okay, guys, in terms of updating your system, now that we've updated the system, we got on the right software, you got the right EFIN down to you. Um, all those changes that you made apply to anything new. They don't apply to anything that you may have had in there previously. So we need to go in there into each return and reflect those changes that we made. Okay, so first thing that I'm going to look at is a couple of different things that, as I'm looking at my work in progress screen for my employees, when I go around and check, a couple of things. I want to make sure that the EFIN beside every last one of them, the DCN says 806-888. If it doesn't, it's not on the wrong, it's not on the right one, and no matter what they've done, it's not getting transmitted to us. Okay? If you see 808, 847, that is the wrong EFIN that it's on. Okay, that's on the wrong EFIN. Okay, it needs to say 806, 888. So I'm going to show you how to fix that. Secondly, if you look at the type, if it does not say rack, then they did not check 5 on the 8879. If it says check or direct deposit or anything else, they did not check 5. And you need to go in there and change it, which means that they did check 5. They didn't give the customer the accurate amount of their return nor what the fees were because they didn't check the bank app. Okay, so that needs to be checked. Okay, the status. What this tells you is the status of the return. Okay, so acknowledged means that it is acknowledged the IRS has it. The return is in their hand. We're just waiting on it to fund. Okay, once it funds, this status will change to check ready. Okay, check ready is just the status, whether they're getting direct deposit, rush card. It will just inform you that the check is ready. Okay, completed. Completed and acknowledged mean the same thing, and they'll both change the same thing. EF return means that nothing has been done with that return. It is just sitting on the system. Whether it's a test one or actual one that we just not sent it yet, that's what EF return means. RS reject means that it is rejected for some reason. In this particular case, if you look at this one, the minute that you pull it up, it's going to tell you what the error is. So if I look at the error and I go to details, it tells me the primary social and primary name controller header must match the e-file database. Very simple what that means is that the name and the social and or the date of birth don't match. So I either put the name in wrong, put the social in wrong, or put the birth date in wrong. Okay, at that particular case, you need to instruct them, call the client back. Let me go through this information and make sure I have it correct. Okay, so let me get out of this, I'm sorry. So that's what every IRS just reject will tell you. Okay, refused by CS. What that means is typically it means that we've transmitted more than once. Okay, you're not going to see a lot of that, but if you do, it means that we've accidentally sent it more than once. Okay, so let's find one that we need to go in and fix. Okay, so as we go into this, you see ones that have the wrong EFIN number on here. Okay, the first thing you need to do is go to the database and check the EF originators. Okay? See, this one has the wrong EFIN. It's not selected. This is on some incomplete copy. Okay? It needs to be on the 806, 888. Okay. Now, how we change that is you go to the client data screen. You open up the return, go to the client data screen. Okay? In the EFIN in the top right hand corner, I want you to stick your cursor in there and go down to the very bottom and select choices. Select the 806, 888. Okay, and you want to refresh. Okay, the second thing that you need to do is go to the 8879. You need to right click on it and you need to remove form. Tell it okay. You need to go then to the add form and you need to add it back. Add back to 8879. Just type in 8879 and double click on it. Okay? You want to put 5 back in it. Okay? And then the very last thing that you need to do is Control U. Control U will reload the billing. If some of you guys remember, the billing scheme that we had was a little bit too high, so we had to go change the billing. So now if I go to the bank app, I see what the prices and the fees are for this particular return. If I look at the 8879, it has the right EFIN number in here. On the bank app, everything is current. Okay, so now I need to go back and instruct my preparer that if they've already quoted the price, the price may be a little different. So again, to walk through those steps, we're going to the client data screen. We're clicking in the right top hand corner for the EFIN. We're going to choose choices. We're going to look for the 806-888. Select that. We're going to right click on the 8879 and remove that form. That is okay. We're going to add it back. Okay. We're going to stick 5 back in that box. Okay. We're going to hit refresh. And we're going to hit Control U to bring the latest billing scheme. Okay. You have to do that on any legacy ones prior to making the changes. Okay, so anything prior to you updating the system, if it was on any later version, you need to do that. Okay, so now if I verify it out, it's going to ask me to fill out all this information because I have the right information in there now. Okay, so now I need to fill out the bank app and the 8867, and I need to fill out all this information. So that's what you need to go back and do for all the legacy ones that you have in there that are expected to be sent out.